October might be halfway out the door already, but somehow Xbox Game Pass is still managing to cram an incredible selection of games into the remaining chunk of it. And, naturally, we've got some truly horrible offers to get you through to the end of spooky season.
One of the biggest and best gaming headlines to come out this year was the news that the Persona series would soon be making its full Xbox debut, and that promise will be fulfilled with the arrival of Persona 5 Royal on Xbox and PC Game Pass. This iconic JRPG series sees a group of teenagers taking time out from homework and high school drama to battle psychological demons in the realm of the unconscious. It already captured the hearts of thousands of players thanks to its twisting tale, vivacious cast of characters, and infallible sense of style, and now the Phantom Thieves are here on Xbox to win over a whole lot more. Apologise to your backlogs now, because this is a mammoth adventure with hundreds of hours of side quests and subplots to explore. And by the time you've made it through all that, you'll be just in time to check out Personas 3 and 4 when they hit Game Pass next year.
If you love the anthropomorphic critters found in animated movies but feel they could do with some military-grade weaponry, then Gunfire Reborn might just be the game for you. There are a whole range of animal heroes to choose from, ranging from dashing feline warriors to fiery foxes, each with their own unique specialities for you to take advantage of. But the fun really starts once you dive into one of the game's procedurally generated levels and start picking up randomized weapons and power-ups. Thanks to the chaotic nature of it all, you just never know how your next run is going to go. Maybe you'll be a melee specialist, slicing your way through the crowd, or maybe you'll be lobbing grenades left, right and centre with perks that make enemies explode when they die. Or maybe you'll get your build horribly wrong and get put straight on your posterior. It doesn't matter, because there's always another run right around the corner, giving you the chance to get powered up all over again. And if you're looking to get a head start, you can now pre-install Gunfire Reborn ahead of its release on the 27th.
SIGNLAIS is the sort of game where you start out knowing very little, but everything you do know is pretty much terrifying. Playing as an android named Elster, you wake up on an empty ship that seems to have crash-landed on a snowy planet. I mean, I say empty, naturally the place is filled with deadly alien life forms. Just staying alive in this dark, cold world will require you to manage your resources expertly, taking advantage of whatever weaponry comes to hand to fend off those alien interlopers, while also solving puzzles and trying to find some answers. Where was this ship going? Why did it crash? And where did everybody else go? With its unsettling claustrophobic atmosphere and constant sense of danger, SIGNLAIS is a classic bit of survival horror in the mold of Resident Evil and Silent Hill, with anime-styled cutscenes that really bring its most haunting images to life. Just the sort of thing to curdle your blood in time for Halloween.
If you like to spend the spooky season seeing just how much your fragile mind can handle, you'll be delighted to find 4 deliciously demented Amnesia titles making their way to Xbox and PC Game Pass on the 20th. Each of these first-person survival games tells a standalone story, but the basic premise is roughly the same. You wake up somewhere eerily empty, and then really bad stuff begins to happen. Whether you're an industrialist plagued by dreams of an evil machine, a young man haunted by his past, or a woman abandoned in the Algerian desert, you're in for a soul-shattering experience. In each game, keeping yourself physically safe from the horrors hunting after you won't be enough. You'll also have to make sure your character's sanity survives the endless onslaught of demons, gore, and terror. So, good luck with that.
And if that brand of first-person horror is just the chill down the spine you've been looking for, why not take a splash into the murky waters of SOMA? From the developers of The Dark Descent, SOMA takes us down to a shady research facility beneath the sea, populated largely by sentient robots. Some of them are tragic figures designed to tug at your heartstrings and designed to make you ask big questions like, what truly makes us human? Others are raging mechanical maniacs who make you ask smaller, but no less pressing questions like, that thing is about to tear my arm off and beat me to death with it, isn't it? Both quite scary in their own way. So if you're looking for a game that can deliver on both jump scares and existential terror, SOMA is the way to go.
If you're planning on dressing as Indiana Jones this Halloween, Phantom Abyss is the perfect place to get some practice in. Just like Indy, you'll be making your way through an ancient temple in search of some rare artifact or another, swinging on ropes, shimmying along edges, and avoiding all sorts of perilous pitfalls and devious contraptions along the way. And you know how in the movies there's always some kind of helpful, expendable soul ready to run forward and get horribly murdered by the booby traps so that Indy knows exactly how to avoid them? Well, that's basically the deal here too, as you use the spectral remains of other players to work out which path to take and where not to step. As gamers, I'm sure it's what they would have wanted.
When you're being terrorized by a ghost or an anti-wizard vandal, there's only one man for the job. Actually, he's not really a man. He's also probably not particularly well suited to the job, but he seems nice though, and they call him the Frog Detective. The entire mystery brings together all three of the detective's mysteries: the Haunted Island, the case of the Invisible Wizard, and corruption at Cowboy County, so that you can really put your investigative skills to the test. Talk to witnesses, follow leads, and peer at stuff through a magnifying glass as you try to get to the bottom of each of these wacky cases. Or if that all seems like way too much work, just smile vacantly and enjoy being a frog.
With all these titles on their way, you're all set to get knee-deep in nightmares or avoid the spooky season altogether for some frog-based fun. Both good and valid choices. Either way, be sure to let us know what you'll be playing next down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to ward off evil spirits before you go. Bye!